Let's get into these make-ahead vegan breakfast ideas. Here are all the ingredients you need for this chocolate chia mousse. Starting off with some plant-based milk. You can use any variety you like, such as almond or oat. Some chia seeds, because this is a chia mousse. Some raw cacao powder or unsweetened cocoa powder. A little bit of sea salt. Some vanilla extract, a little espresso powder to bring out the chocolate flavors, and some pitted medjool dates. This is going to be the only source of sugar, so it's a no added sugar recipe. Blend that up until the dates are pulverized and the mixture is really thick and creamy. For this cheesy protein spread, I have some extra firm tofu. That's the main ingredient. You're going to press it so you remove all the excess water so it's not a watery spread. And these are the rest of the ingredients. You're just going to add everything to the food processor and blend it all together. So we have extra firm tofu, we have some cannellini beans for extra protein, we also have some miso paste, fresh lemon juice, as well as a little bit of plant-based milk, some garlic and onion powder for seasoning, as well as salt, a little bit of lemon zest for freshness, and some nutritional yeast for cheesiness. My favorite way to serve this is slathered on some whole grain seeded bread, and I'll top it with some greens and fresh herbs, maybe some cherry tomatoes and some hemp seeds. But you can serve it however you like, and if you don't eat bread or avoiding grains, you can spread this on top of a baked sweet potato instead. For the dry ingredients, we have some gluten-free rolled oats, along with unsweetened shredded coconut, a little bit of sea salt, and a mixture of baking soda and baking powder. And since we're not using any oil, the main fat source is going to be this creamy, smooth almond butter. And then I'm also adding some pure maple syrup for the sweetness, as well as some flax eggs and a little bit of pure vanilla extract. Now for my favorite part, the mix-ins. You can get creative and use whatever you like. I like some combination of dried fruit and seeds. Today I'm using juice sweetened cranberries, chopped up pumpkin seeds, and hemp seeds. I use an ice cream scoop to get these cookies relatively even in size, and they won't really spread out much, so you don't need to give them too much space. And then you're going to lightly flatten the tops of them with a fork or your fingers. We'll bake these cookies at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 18 to 20 minutes. These cookies are delicious on their own, but if you want a throwback to childhood, go ahead and dunk them in some oat milk or cashew milk. I promise it's really delicious.